Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing some more Battlesector, which is better than most days recently where I've not been playing anything. I've not been well, so I thought I'd play something that would just be like a shorter series. I mean, take, 5 to 10 episodes. We can just have a fun time with it. And I had no idea what I was going to play until I got an email from one of my Game Boy, my video game lad, over at Slytherin, who sent me a message saying, oh hey, we've updated Battlesector, Planetary Supremacy has some new toys. And so yeah, it seemed serendipitous, to say the least. So I'm going to play Planetary Supremacy, which I've played on the channel before, with a couple of factions, Tyranids and Necrons. And I had a lot of fun with it, but it was obvious that there was a lot of potential with the game mode that it hadn't reached yet. It was a good, fun romp, but there were clearly faults with it. A lot of those things have been addressed already. They've actually made some pretty swift progress with it. But with this update, there's also a few new maps, a new objective type in the battles, which is a big deal. So there's Siege now, which I haven't played. I have no idea what makes it different, so I'm looking forward to finding that out. But just the fact there's new objective type sort of doubles up on variety in missions, which is amazing. And also, there's a new faction, at least a new minor faction. They've added Daemons of Khorne, so there's actually bloodletters and things running around now. And also in a previous update, they added a tech tree, so you can actually make upgrades and unlock units as you play, rather than having access to the whole roster from turn one. So really, really cool that you get to evolve your your battalion over time, which is really, really cool. So there's some really good stuff. Also new maps. God, what else? Oh, the Penitent engine got added for the Sisters of Battle, which is still another minor faction, which is why this is sort of well-timed. So I haven't played Blood Angels yet. I haven't played as the Blood Angels yet. But the thing is, when this being a new game mode, it's going to evolve the quickest at this time. So the fact there's been a couple of very meaty updates outside of like DLC, new factions being released or whatever, it's a perfect time to play Blood Angels, because I'm probably only going to revisit this when there's like a new proper, DLC attached. There'll be, a new major faction to play as. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that's the case. So I can burn my last faction from the ones that I have now, and when I revisit it later down the line, it'll be with new factions. So it's kind of perfect. That way we get to play as everybody and have a reason to play as everybody. However, I still would recommend, if you're a big fan of Blood Angels, just play the main campaign. The main campaign is brilliant, all story-driven, absolutely fantastic, 100% polished, complete experience. This is still very much a preview. So, let's play. And here we are in our first battle, up against the Chaos Demons of Khorne. What luck! What luck! I definitely didn't quit and start a new campaign 7 times to make sure that we would get Chaos Demons of Khorne the first time. Whatever gave you that idea? So anyway, here we are with Intercessors, Assault Squads, Hellblasters, a Lieutenant, a Sanguinary Priest, more Intercessors, Aggressors, Assault Squad, and Assault Squads. So that's fun. It's a good spread. So, you know what? Sanguinary Priest shouldn't be over there with the Assault Squads. You know what? I'm going to put all the Assault Squads over here with the Lieutenant. And is that clever? No, probably not. But I think it's fun. It's thematic. I can have my melee contingent and my ranged contingent. Should be a giggle. So, that'll do. Oh, also, one thing that's changed, which is, this is the smallest change ever, but I really appreciate it. You can drag units into each other to swap them now. That was something that it didn't have before, and it bugged me so much. So I'm so glad that's been fixed. As small a change as that is, it shows that they're putting work into actually, changing this stuff, which is great. So, let's go.
Sanguinius watches over us.
So one thing that's also incredibly interesting about this update, although I think it was this update that did it. I don't know, I've not played since the previous update, so all the updates are sort of smashed together in my mind. But the enemy won't all be at the end of the level. each time and come to you, the fastest unit first, and in a big queue. That's not going to happen. No, instead, they actually deploy all over the place, so it feels a bit more like a campaign level, which is really cool. It's really interesting, and although you'd think that would make it easier, it somehow makes it much more challenging, because they come at you at different angles, and with really mixed up pacing, and because some whole pods of, like, a variety of units start closer to you, you can be attacked by, like, a variety of stuff, rather than just whatever is quickest first. So you don't have these waves of very predictable unit types. You end up with just a bunch of stuff being thrown at you in sort of interesting clumps of varied units. It weirdly makes it a lot more challenging, which on paper I would have assumed it would be the opposite. But no, I haven't been able to just make a line of Overwatch and let them come at me single file, so it's actually been really interesting. Also, they can deploy behind you.
Their death is our only option.
Okay, they don't seem to have, but I'm keeping an eye on them. Okay, let's move you boys up.
On our way.
Oh, hello. Hi. Hi there. Bloodletters already. See what I mean?
They will regret coming
So we
this
are
close.
going to Overwatch.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
We'll just have to see if that works out. But yeah, how cool are these guys? Look at these guys. Look at these scary boys. Yeah, very scary. I like it. Also, one thing that's interesting, the look of them is really interesting, because the, like, bloodletters in most games, in sort of most depictions of them, they look really fleshy, but in this version they look kind of chitinous, which I think actually makes a lot more sense. You know? They have, like, this sort of toughened exterior. I mean, they're not typically like an armored unit or anything, but like that feels a bit more hostile. I like it. I like it a lot. I like how they look, because it's still a very honest depiction of the tabletop. You know, they still look the same, but slightly different. If that makes any sense, probably doesn't. But that's okay. I'm not here to make sense. I'm here to kill chaos demons
They will fear to tread
and other Xeno scum, and I guess nuns as well. What was that? What?
Sanguinius watches over
Okay,
us.
that was strange. Well, they used an AP. I think they've got their... I think there might be a charge
We are the lords of
Overwatch
the
they've got
assault
set up,
doctrine.
possibly. So I'm gonna jump behind him, because if you melee from the flank, they don't counterattack,
Crush them.
which is jolly handy. So okay, this is a start. It's not a great start. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. Thank you. Now I wonder, do I want to get him stuck in? Kind of.
My fury will be fast.
I mean, these guys are going to counterattack, but he might really mess him up, so we'll see how it goes. I could always bring my sanguinary priest over here to heal him as well.
You will fall before me.
But yeah, we are putting a lot of resources into killing a pretty simple unit here. I'm amazed they're still going. It's pretty astounding. Oh crap! Can you shoot across there? Line of sight could be... Oh, there we go. Line of sight can be a bit squiffy in this game. Like, I wouldn't be able to melee around that corner. Okay, let's move up.
I am ready to help.
Well, good for you.
Support.
I love the voice of these guys. They sound so much like a I don't know, a telemarketer or something. For only £3.99 a month, you can get sanguinary healthcare. Lose a limb to Xenos? I'll staple it back on. $7.99 gets you, I don't know, a free pen. It's not free, but you know, they're going to say that, aren't they? Right, let's move on.
They shall not pass.
I mean, they're just trying to be Gandalf as well, which is also quite cute. But yeah, they're over there.
Assault Marines ready.
I mean, I guess I'm just going to loiter
Close combat support.
largely behind cover, and we'll see where they come from. I don't know what's going to be over there. We'll find
For
out.
the Emperor.
Okay, well, my aggressors out in front as well.
The blood waits.
So, where are you, enemies?
I await their mistake.
Also, I'm not being particular about overwatching. I don't care to. It's the first mission. Most of these units I can replace
I will die.
effortlessly, so there's really no need to be too particular about it. Seriously, where the heck are all of the demons?
They will fear to tread close.
Okay, good, some are coming, including this rather tasty-looking skull cannon. Woohoo! Skull cannons are scary.
The enemy thinks it can stay beyond our reach.
Oh, hello, flesh hounds. Oh, they look amazing. I hadn't seen these before. I played a couple of battles against Chaos demons, just sort of, you know, just checking out the patch ahead of recording, and yeah, I never saw any flesh hounds, but they look awesome. Real scary stuff. Yeah, the models are really good in this game. Okay, and we take that out as well. We do have the Hell Blasters, which should help, but they can't move that far. I think we will take a fair bit of damage before we can get in. Luckily, it can't kill us in one hit. Okay, you know what? It's not too far from us. Oh my god, there's a second one?
We fight and we
Oof.
die for the
Okay,
Imperium.
no wonder they were taking their time. Skull cannons were being attacked by flesh hounds from the sides. Which is interesting, we have a big melee over here. And we've got all of our ranged troops running through cannon fire.
Moving.
Love it. A little worried about the sanguinary priest. Actually, no, he should be fine. Let's get him stuck in over here. I mean, I say stuck in. Let's have him walk broadly
The Imperium.
in the right direction. So they've got quite big unit sizes. What's the range on them? 4? Move here, that's... yeah, they're going to be too far away. Yeah, I think we might just step back from them
Plasma fire
while we
support
approach these
ready.
guys. So I would love to use Supercharge. Oh, actually, you know what? I will use Supercharge because I can heal. So screw it. I'm going to use Supercharge, and we're going to shoot the Skull Cannon. 80% chance to hit it with 20 shots.
Plasma coils fully overcharged.
Okay, so we took a bit of damage from Supercharging.
Blood from afar.
Yes. Totes.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
Alright, and I guess you guys can also take some pot shots. Whatever it takes, really. Oh, nice, we got it. We got it. That got us 18 points as well. Our target is 80. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, you guys. I suppose if I'm over here and behind cover, so that'll do.
Yes.
Maybe I'm behind cover. Maybe I should have moved here. It'll be fine, probably. It'll probably be fine. We'll find out. Okay, and you move back as well.
On our way.
Yeah, I'm going to move all these guys back.
We are the blood blades
So,
of
although
Skyfall.
I'm only going to be overwatching just, you know, one spot ahead of me,
Blood blades of Skyfall.
hopefully they'll have enough shots that'll suppress the enemy that are charging in. They
I
won't
await
get
their
them.
mistake.
Get the hits on us. Hopefully. So these guys, it looks like I can handle with just this crowd. So I'm going to have these aggressors move over this way as well. So what is nice as well, they've got these frag launchers, whatever they're called. Frag, is it Frag Storm? Yeah, Frag Storm grenade launchers. So I can shoot over if all of these guys run this way. So
They shall not
okay, there we go.
pass.
And oh, I've had previous comments from people on previous, you know, plays of this game, and people go, "Oh, why would you click Overwatch and confirm? You need to do it yourself." No, it's only unspent action points. Overwatching spends action points, which means that this doesn't impact ones that have already overwatched. But people seem to think that it just like sets everybody to Overwatch at the maximum range, because that's what it does, maximum range. It doesn't let you pick what distance you want to overwatch, so you can't get optimal weapon range for everything. But that's only on the leftover units. So it's still easier, just if they have an AP, overwatch them, because there's no reason not to. But it doesn't override overwatches that you've set manually. So you just do your priority overwatches and you can do that. It makes no difference. But some people were very adamant that I was like completely like ruining how the game works. But if that was how that worked, then this button would be literally pointless. So, you know.
I hear something.
Oof.
Taking fire.
Brutal. Didn't kill any though.
Targets are coming.
Oh my god, there was another one. Well, damn. And something else over here. Okay, it seems that this is most of their army. I'm glad I decided to fall back here. Okay, they got suppressed. Oh, wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Jesus. I got a pistol reaction shot. God, these things are scary. Okay, no, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. We're okay. Okay, that thing just used a bunch of movement or something? I'm not really sure what happened there. Okay, that was crazy. These things can scream at us to death. It's awful. I hate it. Okay, let's move you up. Okay, good. Let's move you up to optimal range. Oh, also you'll see the orange dots. You know, the orange markers. That's optimal range. So, just in case anyone was wondering. Also, the circle will shrink if it's like, if there's cover or anything. To signify that it's not going to be, you know, ideal. So I can't supercharge, which is a problem.
Target acquired.
Because that thing might last an additional turn, with that being the case. Do I just let the intercessors get killed? I mean, it doesn't do quite half their health, so I can actually take another hit from them.
We're the sons of
And it won't be the end of the world. So actually, I'm going to come over here and help these guys instead. I'll get these guys healed up. They might...
Taking fire.
I'm fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so he overwatched is what he was doing.
Do not falter.
Okay, let's get in behind him. Get a couple of melee attacks. I think there were more flesh hounds there. Okay, that's good. I'm getting some good hits.
Victory for the blood blades. Victory for Skyfall.
Okay, not bad. Not bad. These guys are actually at an angle. So they will... Okay, yeah, we can get in with these guys. Okay. I'm going to use my grenade launchers on these guys. That one missed. Okay, that doesn't use the AP, you see, so I can then use my bolt storm gauntlets. And yeah, that's the melee one.
The enemies of the Imperium.
Okay. We got one of them. I was hoping we'd kill like 2 or 3, honestly. So that's a little weak. A little bit disappointed by that. You may as well start shooting. Okay, you're gonna move to one side. Hopefully finish that. Demonic dog howl. How's that any different from a normal dog howl, I wonder? Okay, that didn't do as well as I would have liked either. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be assault marines. You're the cream of the crop. Cream marines. Okay, let's put you up here as well. And yeah, that cannon back there as well. I mean, these guys are probably in a lot of trouble. I'd wager. So let's put them back here. The lieutenant's going to get shot quite a bit, I imagine. Let's try and handle these guys. And yeah, more flesh hounds.
Crush them.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We're crushing it. We're doing great. Mostly, sort of.
Blades of Skyfall.
Yeah, sure are. Okay, you can shoot them. So this will take another shot from something. Yeah. It's because we didn't have a supercharge. But I don't think the Sanguinary Priest would have been able to get it with melee anyway, so I'm glad I healed these guys up a bit. Okay, I think that's it. Everyone's used their AP, so... Ooh, hello. Okay, that's rad as hell. I love that. I mean, of course they'd be able to melee. But it's great to see they do it. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Real slow wind-up on that counterattack, but... Ooh, I don't think things are going to go well for you, mate. Oh, no, we're fine. You guys going to counterattack? Oh, well, you are. You missed. Oh no, don't do the screaming. Oh, it's an area of effect attack. Hits all of them. Oh, that's very cool. Although it seems to spread out the damage. I feel like that did a lot more damage to our other unit when they were the only one in the blast.
Close combat support.
But maybe that's nonsense. Maybe that's absolute nonsense. I don't know. But let's get these flesh hounds. They don't counterattack if you flank. That's really, I think, the way we're going to have to deal with Khorne, is always keep that in mind. Just deny them those attacks. I didn't quite kill him. Well, close enough. So these guys are a problem.
We are the walls. We are the
He's going to be a problem. I think we might need to get the Sanguinary Priest on top of him. And, I mean... Okay, we can get a good shot from here. So let's do that. These guys are very, very dead. Very, very dead. They're the deadest of guys. Okay. Please finish this off. Yep. There we go. I'm glad it doesn't explode. I feel like it is a unit that should explode. Does it explode on tabletop?
Affirmative.
I mean, he seems to think so, but I'm not taking their advice. Okay, what next? Oh my god, the Overwatches, Jesus. God, do they always get an Overwatch or something? Or is just they get 2 actions and they've been very... I don't know. And you're not seeing anything that specifies that... Oh, interesting! Extra armor and armor piercing and damage if they're near the Bloodmaster. Who I haven't actually had a good look at yet. Hey, Bloodmaster, how's it going? He looks good. And the Skull Cannon looks great as well. You know, as great as a Skull Cannon can look. Skull Cannons are quite goofy. They're quite... It's just the mouth and the tongue. You're like, hey, hi guys. They're very cute. Anyway, right, let's kill some stuff, yeah?
Bloodblades of Skyfall.
Enough goofing around. Let's kill some animals. This is very sad. Okay. Let's get you over here. It's probably a terrible idea, but we'll find out. Now let's get you over here. You're probably going to get counterattacked, though, aren't you? Probably. Alright, we're going to just go for the doggos. Hopefully these guys will keep them busy. So, let's heal yourself up, I think. Because you kind of have to. And, oh, you can reach from there. Oh, good news. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, that's good news. And I guess you could shoot them. I don't think overwatching is going to matter here anyway. Now these guys can use the Boltstorm Gauntlet, which is nice. They will probably counterattack, though, which is a problem. I'm just going to go straight in. Screw it.
Blood waits.
And... So he's already healed once. So we may end up losing some of these guys. Which I don't really want to happen, so I guess I'll just shoot him? Between 0 and 1 damage, 72 times. Okay, can you shoot him, maybe? Between 0 and 1 damage. Yeah, the Boltstorm Gauntlet's not very good at shooting. Yeah. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna try and punt him. They'll counterattack. It's gonna suck. I don't care. Oh, he didn't counterattack. Oh, okay. Just edge away from the lawnmower slowly, okay? Slowly step away from the lawnmower. Okay, let's, do I want to attack them? He's going to counterattack and probably kill a few of them. And then he'll be able to follow up attack on his own turn. So I think I actually just want to kill this Fleshhound. And then we're going to turn around so we can counterattack when he attacks us. It's all about denying the enemy the attacks. I mean, this guy will probably attack us, and we won't get a counterattack, but that Fleshhound's going to do far less than this Bloodmaster will, so... Okay, that'll do. Okay, just used a bunch of AP. to summon some flesh hounds. Pistol reaction shot is doing okay, but not okay enough. Yeah, you guys just got... I think that's why they're called Assault Marines, because they get assaulted. That's my assumption. But yeah, summoning more flesh hounds is very scary. We are almost there in terms of points, though. If we destroy this, we win.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will
So
of
here
the
we go.
chapter.
Because we only need 80 points. So give us, what, 18, right?
Close combat support.
Do you want to try and get the last hit? I don't think you will, though, will you?
Always ready.
Nah, I thought I'd give it to him.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium.
And that puts us up to 80. And that's how you skip fighting people. Isn't that good? Hooray for us. So, okay, there was... so we got some tokens here. So, this screen didn't really used to do much, but now it tells you how many tokens you got, which is very handy, because that is useful for technology, the same way it is in the campaign mode. But that didn't used to be the case until, I think, the previous update. And here, of course, is the main campaign map. Well, not the main campaign, the campaign map for this thing. You know what I mean. It's the campaign map, not the strategic map, of which there are many. It's a map. So now, you can see we have 2 action points down here. So we've got a couple of things to consider. So with these action points, HQ upgrades actually cost action points, as does reinforcing and attacking somewhere. So you can either attack 2 places to do 2 battles, but of course you lose health on your army each time, right? Provided you take any damage in each battle, so each consecutive fight will be harder, generally speaking. So it's a bit of a tough one to really push that kind of momentum. But also upgrades, that's going to give you more tools. So it costing an AP means you can attack less stuff, but you'll have more tools later. So it's an interesting one. So I could reinforce now. And then attack somewhere, which would give me a leg up on the next turn. But I think unlocking something might be more fun. So I might actually give them the edge and let them start conquering stuff early, just so we can grab some things. So as you can see, huge variety of things we can get. I think I'm going to be... yeah, I'm going to go with the Furioso Dreadnought and the melee power weapons first. That's our 2 upgrades. You can see everything at the top costs 1, everything on the next row costs 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So a lot of this end game stuff we're probably not going to get to by the time we win the campaign anyway, but we'll see. We'll see. But I really like Dreadnoughts, so I definitely want one of them. The Librarian Dreadnoughts are astoundingly good. I really like those. And Assault Terminators are really cool too. Yeah, some good stuff here. Anyway, let's go. So that cost 1 action point, and then reinforcing is going to cost a second. So we have 1,500 points allocated. If you guys haven't seen this before, then I'll explain quickly. As you take over these different areas, you can see there are additional army points. So each tile that you take over will put up your army capacity a little bit. Unfortunately, these are all 100, which is sad. Usually there's a 200 nearby. So there's also, you can see these little square little bunker things. These are resource nodes. So there's one there, one there, one there, and one there. These are randomly placed, and they correlate to these flags, which are all unknown right now. But you can see you hover over a flag, it hovers over the node. These are all unknown, but as they're taken, it'll show you what you get from it. So there's a variety of things. Things like you getting reinforcements, like reinforcement cooldown being faster, or just a big extra, have 500 more points to spend on your army. So yeah, there's some interesting stuff there as well. So here you go. We got Furioso Dreadnought in our army now. It cost a bunch of points, and it also has 2 cooldowns, so you can actually accelerate that by spending requisition points, which is a nice way to speed things up, but it means that if you suffer catastrophic losses, you're going to have to build with some variety. But I might actually just get 2 of these straight away. I think I actually might do, because we have quite a lot of requisition points anyway. So I'm going to go for it. There we go. Get a couple of them. I'm also going to get some more Hailblasters because they're brilliant. And I also want to make sure that this guy has his Thunder Hammer. It's going to cost an extra 65 points, which is very significant. How many points does he cost now total? Does it say? That's plus 65, but how much is he generally? Oh, it says at the top. 165 points. Nope, that's 160. So he's 165 points plus 65. It doesn't actually update, which is very silly. But either way, we only have 90 left, so we aren't getting another one. Aggressors cost too much. I mean, I can get a unit of intercessors or assault marines. I'm going to get some more intercessors. Oh, although actually, they cost 70. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go ahead and get another assault squad. Just so I can get nice round numbers here, because I want to upgrade to the auto bolt rifle that costs 10. So I have 2 intercessor squads with auto bolt rifles. These have less armor piercing, but more damage generally, and more range. So they're better for just killing basic troops, which is what I actually want them for. You know, I'm not going to be using these guys to take down giant monsters. So armor piercing from 2 to 1, you're not really losing any effectiveness against, like, tough enemies anyway, because that's just not something they're good at anyway. So yeah, auto bolt rifles. It's why they're a bit more expensive. They're better. And I think that's us sorted. So we have a Thunder Hammer on our lieutenant. We have a nice group of 4 assault squads, a couple of Hellblasters, a couple of Furioso Dreadnoughts, that right now we don't have any unlocks for different weapons or anything, but they explode when they die. They have a frag cannon that fires 3 grenades. So really, really nice stuff there. The Storm Bolter is great at range, good for killing, like, you know, cheaper things. But the Furioso Fists hit really hard with big armor piercing. So we get these guys into melee and they can really take down, like, armored units really well. And they have 9 armor. They have so much armor. They're very, very sturdy. Most basic units, you know, anything like our Intercessors, for instance, won't be able to scratch a Dreadnought. So very, very cool. I like it. And the Hellblasters are great too. Plasma Incinerators are marvellous. I'd say we are looking good. So we can save the army. That will cost our last AP down here. And that means we're done for the turn. I know. Okay. Necrons are taking over some territory. Looks like the Tyranids are going to as well. They've reinforced. And they didn't go for the resource node because I guess they're not that bright. I think it's very unfair that they both have access to resource nodes on the very first turn. But if we go there, we'll have access to a couple on the next one. Also, I just realised we have 1480. Did it not? I don't think it counted the numbers. Oh, no, 1500 there. Okay. This isn't giving us an honest interpretation of what we have, which is very strange, but that's fine, I guess. But clearly that's a bug. Alright, we're going to attack here, which by the looks of it is a Necron area, I think. Yep, so we're going to fight Necrons next episode. Yay! And yeah, then we'll grab some resources, fight some more stuff. There'll be some Adeptus Sororitas on some of these nodes, no doubt, so we can hopefully see the Penitent engine running around. But anyway, it's good to be back recording, and I hope you guys have all been well during my absence, and have a good day. Take care, guys.